Okay, hey everybody, good morning. Welcome back, Vorm here. Let's play Warhammer 40K Gladius Relics of War. One of the contendees for longest name. So yeah, here we are. So for anybody not familiar, Warhammer 40K Gladius Relics of War has actually been around for a little while. 5 years? I don't know, it's been a bit. I've played it on the channel a few times, and it's been a couple of years since I last dipped my toe into the 40K wargaming universe. So this is kind of a combination stream that's going to let me play around with the newest DLC they just released, the Drukhari faction, one of the Dark Elf factions, and also reintroduce me to the game so I can remind myself how it plays. My plan is to play some multiplayer co-op with my buddy Makem, us against the universe. And I need to practice. I need to relearn how to play the game. So you folks get to join me on this journey of rediscovery for 40K Gladius Relics of War, which I'll just call Gladius. A lot easier just to say Gladius. So yeah, here we are in the main menu. Let's settle that audio down a little bit. Seems a tad bit loud. Oh, up to 3%. Jeez. I hate games that do this to me. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it at 1%. Alright, so let's see. We're going to say new game. So many choices nowadays. So I've got all the DLC for the game fully unlocked, so we've got access to everything. So this is going to be us. That's me, Vorm. We will be the Drukhari. That's the newest race. An ancient race fell into degeneracy and depravity, with their remnants only surviving in immense webway cities. Though they have suppressed the psychic power of their Eldari kin, they've replaced it with preternatural agility and rapacious cruelty. Their lightning raids from the webway carry off wealth and captives to dark Comarog, where they suffer intensely throughout their short lives. Alright, I don't know much about these guys, so I never encountered them in my previous Warhammer 40K adventures, either via computer or tabletop, so I just know they're one of the Dark Elf races. From the description, sounds like they're hit-and-run skirmish specialists, so we'll try to figure out what their shtick is. Usually there's some kind of a focus for the various factions and what they want to focus on and concentrate on, where their benefits are. We'll see if we can figure that out. We're just going to play, you know, medium difficulty, large world. Sure, all that's fine. Standard pace. A lot of other choices for those that are curious. We do have the various packs for the DLCs. I'm not going to mess with any of the other options here. A lot of agency for the player to make changes and adjustments to get the kind of gameplay they would like, as you can see here. A lot of things you can fiddle with. We're going to leave all that alone. I don't remember the game well enough to really make sense of most of that and understand the actual differences that would occur if I were to change anything. Let's go ahead and go with 5 AI opponents, so it'll be 6 of us on a large map. Necrons, Tyranids, Orcs, Astra, Militarum, and Chaos Space Marines. That all sounds good. We do have lots of choices. We got the Adeptus Sororitas, Adeptus Mechanicus, Craft World Eldari, the Tau. So, we'll just leave everything alone. So, yeah, that should be pretty exciting. I don't think I want to change anything else. So, let's go ahead and hit start. See if we can figure these guys out. Whoa, loud.
We were born into the war in heaven. The war with no victors. Yet we survived. We thrived. We ruled. For uncountable eons, this galaxy was ours, and we gloried in it. Deeper and deeper into excess, until we birthed a dark god. We regret nothing. Only the weaklings were swallowed. Only the craft world fools stepped back. We learned and adapted, tormented the cattle race to prolong our days. In chaos, like Gladius Prime, we glory. We raid, kill, take. Eldari, we are no more. Today we are Drukhari. And this planet is ours.
Well, okay then. There you go. So, Gladius. As I mentioned, it has been a couple of years since I last played, so gonna be me doing a little bit of catch up. So I did a brief 15-minute solo game before I went live, just to remember some of the controls and interface basics. If you've never seen this before, so this is a turn-based war game. We got our 6 factions, me plus 5 others, all scattered around on this map. And I know these guys use these webway gates. They can teleport basically between these gates. I believe I have to go capture the gate before it opens up and I have access to it to then basically send reinforcements through. That's my understanding. This is our capital city here, the Drukhari city. And then we've got various resources in the hexes outlying here. We got some wireweed. I have no ore, no nothing nearby. That's kind of odd. This is a pretty terrible start position, it looks like. I don't like it much. Shall we do a new start with a different map? This is really, really bare. I'm losing a tile of my city area here. I'm trying to remember if there is a hotkey for... Not. Toggle yield overlay? Maybe that's the one. Control Z. Try that. Control Z. That's the one. All right. Yeah, this is god awful. This is terrible. I surrender. Let's try this again. Give me a better world, please. Nah, I don't need that again. Alright. Turn you back off again. Man, so much wireweed. Why you gotta put me in the middle of so much wireweed? There's a few things that are just awful. Wireweed's one of them. Wow. Just really don't want me to have any kind of a decent starting position. Not sure how many times I'm going to do this. At least it's quick. So much water and desert. What is with you, game? Water, wireweed, and desert everywhere. Look at this. Why? All wireweed. Thor, Rita's holy site, Imperial ruin. Yeah, this is weird. Well, it's not weird. It's just terrible positions. It's probably been too long. I'm probably making too much of this. I guess it's a desert world. I don't remember having this much nasty terrain. I mean, at least we don't have water taking up multiple spaces of my home area. A skull altar unexplored. But it's in the bottom corner this time, did they? I mean, there is grassland. It is part of the map. I think that's the most grassland I've seen so far. Funny. We're getting a preview look at the map gen. I don't know. Maybe these guys just insist on starting in the frickin' deserts. I don't like it because these guys are one of the races that require food. And food generation in this stuff is awful. I mean, wire, weed, and desert is all I keep getting. I'm starting to get curious if it's really randomly generating the world and putting me in, or if I'm being put specifically in particular terrain. Because it sure is repeating a lot. Yeah, just over and over again. Now we got Arctic. Arctic! Can't imagine that's good for food production. There's none. I've either got none or I've got minus 20. Oh my god. What the hell? I don't remember the terrain being this hostile previously. And it's still, here we go, desert again. Huh! This is whack. I don't understand what's going on. I mean, there's grasslands over here. There's grasslands, there's grasslands, there's grasslands, there's grasslands. What the hell? Why can I not land in any grasslands? Every single time. Desert, tundra, Arctic. Volcanic. It's no food production. What? How many is this now? Like 8? With not a sign of grassland. I mean, there's some grassland in reach. See, this is what I'm looking at here. This green leaf thing, plus 30, plus 20, plus 20. I mean, then we got Arctic, minus 20, minus 20. It's funny. One piece of grassland in reach of our starting city area here. I don't know. It's weird. At least we got an ore field nearby. Got some ruins. I can't believe that I'm randomly not being given grasslands this many times in a row. So I'm only going to be able to get direct control early game of the 6 hexes directly around, directly around my home city. So if none of these have food production, it's going to give me a big problem. Well, and now they give me grassland, but they cover it in frickin' wireweed. I mean, eventually I can clear that out, but... Yeesh. Bottom right corner, huh? Alright, let's go with it. I'm tired of messing. We'll just deal. Alright, so let's actually play the game. No more generating maps. This is the closest I've seen to us being able to feed ourselves. You know, we got a standard hex type war game, mostly 1 unit per tile, other than inside your little city here. So we have our home city. We're going to be able to acquire or claim the tiles adjacent to it. Later we'll be able to expand further out. Then we can place buildings down on the tiles. So the city, quote unquote, is going to grow over time as we build structures like vehicle production and infantry unit production and so on. We got a lot of different resources. We got food, we got ore, we got energy, research, and influence, all important for different reasons, which we'll get into. Currently, our city consists of these 2 spaces, and we have kind of a bluish outline around it to show that they're part of the city. So we have an ore field outpost directly next to us. That's good, and we'll get some bonuses out of that, both in bonus percentage production as well as a flat 2 per round. We got notifications over here. Webway Gate discovered, ore field discovered, Necron tomb discovered. That's the ruins of Vol. That is Promethium pipes or Promethium fuel. Where is the Necron tomb? Oh, that's right. That's the Necron. Right. Lots of wireweed, ruins of all we know about, Promethium we know about, and Zircon on flame discovered. Oh, okay. Whatever. All of these little dots are webway gates. These are the things we can teleport through. They're also going to get attacked and destroyed by the other factions because they don't want me popping through those gates. So they'll disappear over time. Yeah, so we have a mini map. We've got mark tile, research, quests, and compendium. Really good compendium. Lots of good information in here. So you can find things that you're looking for if you want more details. Eventually I'll remember enough of this, but basically we have to balance our resource generation. We're going to be able to build structures that basically increase our output of these types of things, plus we'll be able to take control of map locations that give us additional bonus amounts of research and other resources. But it's a big balancing game. So you're going to need energy to run certain buildings. You're going to need ore. That's the main production material to build units and such. We need food to feed both our armies and our population. Population growth. You need a population point to actually work in the various facilities. So you're constantly balancing everything. You can't just go all in on one thing because you won't have enough of other things that thing needs to support it. So it's a big web of interdependencies that you've got to kind of be careful about. So, you know, we'll deal with that. I'll remember a little bit more about that as time goes by. We have 2 units that we start with. These are Kabbalite warriors. And I'll say I really, really like Gladius. It's been a while since I played, as I mentioned. I'm looking forward to getting back into play again. This is primarily a test game for me just to get refamiliarized so that I can do a co-op game with my friend Makem where we'll each play a different faction as allies against however many enemy factions we feel like taking on. And I've never played these guys before, so I don't know how they work. I don't know what their strengths are, their weaknesses, and so on. The only thing I know a tiny bit about is that they're kind of hit-and-run skirmish specialists. So they're not intended to stand still and go toe-to-toe with Chaos Marines or any of the other mainline troops, the other factions. I believe we get bonuses when we debark from vehicles. So they hop off the vehicles, they get big bonuses for a short period of time, and then they're expected to jump back on the vehicles and re-maneuver, and then jump off again to re-get their bonuses, that kind of thing. I don't know how that's going to actually work. We'll kind of see, depending on how far in we get. The game does a really good job. This is one of the gems of the 40K IP. There's so many 40K and Warhammer games out there, and the vast majority of them are junk. They're just junk. They're cheap junk. This is one of the really good ones. So the only thing that I see people level a criticism at is that it uses the paradox type of DLC model where you buy the base game and then it comes out with DLC after DLC after DLC of factions and so on. So that if you're brand new to the game and you want to play it, you go to their site and you look at buying it all, and it puts like $180 in your cart to get it all. So, yeah, no. The base game with the 4 races is awesome all by itself, and then I would say just, if you get that part, just buy one of the races that's an add-on that you really think you might enjoy and go with that. And then just kind of add to it as time goes by. But I don't know if anybody would be willing to bite off the whole thing at once. But yeah, this one does it really, really well, and it's the game that most closely reminds me of tabletop miniature Warhammer 40K. It does a really good job of simulating a Warhammer 40K miniatures game. And it's hard for me to explain why without getting further into the game, where we have larger numbers of units, and you can kind of see the interplay between the units and the synergy between using different specific types of units to support each other and so on. So that'll come later, probably in the multi-game with Make'em, that you'll kind of get an eye on that. But just take my word for it that, in my opinion, this is one of the best in that regards. It also plays pretty quick, so once you know how things work and what's going on, you can move through things. We're going to have a building up period. There's not going to be a lot going on early game while I just secure some really basic stuff. I'm going to have to let some time pass while I let some buildings generate. And things kind of escalate pretty quickly after that, once you get past the very early phase. I'm going to be very combat averse initially. I got to keep my units together to support each other, and we're just really going to be sitting tight and not doing much until I get at least 1 or 2 more units on the board. So yeah. Guerrilla warfare experts, that's my understanding. So they mention, like, not that one. Raider tactics, there it is. Grants bonus traits when this unit disembarks from a transport. So we got to find transports for these guys, load them up, and then when they disembark, they get some, I assume, short-term, like turn-based bonus to their stats. Just how big it is and how useful it is, I don't know. And I think this faction also leans into combat drug upgrades. So there's a research system. So like the Splinter Mind here, combat drugs grant morale loss reduction. And then what, Painbringer? Combat drugs grants feel no pain damage reduction. Then no, I don't know if there's another one in here somewhere, but I think there's more combat drugs as you go along. Yeah, we'll see. But this is the research tier. As you can see, it goes out all the way to tier 10. So these are all unlocks for different units and special abilities and upgrades and weaponry system additions and so on. So we're going to research our way up. I have no idea what the proper path would be for these guys. We'll just kind of figure it out as we go. All right. Let's jump in. So here we are. These are our Kabbalite warriors, the only 2 we've got. So we have a city here. If I double click on it, it brings up the city interface. So it shows what resources we've got. We've got a resource list at top, of course, our stockpile plus our per turn generation in brackets. This shows where some of it's coming from. This is the building list. So each building section, as I get more buildings, this will make more sense, but I can be crafting or building something out of each building section. So this is the main structure itself. Once I put up a vehicle factory, then we'll have another section here, and I could be building one vehicle and something in the main section, plus an infantry, plus an aircraft, and so on. It's going to be limited by my population, though, so we have to grow our population. So currently we just have 1, and our population growth in 7 turns will grow to pop 2, which will give me a spare pop to put into another building. We've got our generation of resources, so we can keep track of that and figure out what we need when. I'm not going to go over all of them right now and the importance. First thing we're going to do is we're going to say acquire a tile, and I would like the ore field, please. So in 2 turns, we'll... I thought that was mine already. Oh, that's the dashed line version. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, the solid blue is our owned city tiles. This is, we own it because we started adjacent to it and or one of our units started on it. So if I go step on this dashed line will turn blue, showing that I currently own that, and we'll get a research bonus. But it's not actually part of our city directly yet. So we're going to claim that so it's part of our city, and we'll get the full-time bonuses off of it. So that's the only action I can do. It shows it down here, what we've got. I can queue up actions if I want, and they just work sequentially. The first one, then the next one, then the next one, and so on. That's all we can do in the city for now. Let's go ahead and go take control of the Ruins of Vol. I would like the Promethean relay pipes because it provides electricity, and it's right at the bottom of the map, so hopefully nothing will come down and hit me there. So when I select a unit, we've got a green border showing their movement range. It costs extra movement points to go into forest, which is why I can only go to here, like 2 spaces, for example, versus 4 spaces out here. 4 movement rate, as it shows right there. If I right-click, they'll actually move, so we'll do that. There is zone of control rules. There are opportunity fire rules. If you step into range of somebody who's got action points and is sitting waiting for you. Ambushes, if you don't see something in a tile and you move into it, they can ambush you for extra damage. Let's go ahead and take those two. Uh-oh. What did we spot? So we spotted some Vespid Stingwings. They've got neutron blasters. Quick ranged infantry unit that excels at combat in ruins and can fly over obstacles. They may or may not come after me. I'm not sure if they will from that position. But we've turned these two sections blue. We now control them until somebody else steps a unit onto them, and we're getting resource bonuses, 2 research and 2 energy out of that, which is great. So if we go up here and we highlight, we can see it's 5.9 per turn, 3 from buildings, 2.6 from features, and a 0.3 bonus from our loyalty stat. We're also going to get some... Let's see. Whenever, depending on where your units are positioned, we get terrain bonuses. So this is an outpost location. Increases damage reduction and healing rate of allied units. Increases range damage reduction of infantry units. So we're getting a 17% city damage reduction, 50% healing rate bonus, and 17% range damage reduction. So anybody firing into us, we take less damage. And then a similar thing over here. This is also an outpost. So... as you can see, there are terrain height differences. Terrain provides different bonuses, like being in a forest provides really good range reduction. And other things. A lot of details, but we should be okay. Even if he attacks us, he won't kill the unit. The big thing is I just got to avoid losing a unit. Unless there's more of these around and I get hit by 2 or 3 in a single turn, we shouldn't lose it. If we do get hit pretty hard, I'll pull back into the city and we'll heal up here. Our city actually has these disintegrator cannons. They've got a range of 2, and they are heavy hitting. 6 armor penetration, high accuracy. So anything that comes near the city, we're going to roast with our cannons. So sometimes I'll try to bait units like this into close, and then hit them with the city cannons. All right, we're done, we're done, we're done. Let's get our research chosen. Let's go for the... Let's see... Increases the output of non-headquarters buildings on the target tile. Reduces ground vehicles and monstrous creatures. Reduces heroes. And a fast light melee infantry that can use combat drive. Let's go ahead and get the vehicle factory going. Or research going at least. And after we require a tile or 2, then we'll go and we'll set this up. Maybe I should do that first. Huh. 6 turns. Nah, let's get a couple of tiles, then we'll build that. Alright, exit city in turn. So they moved off without engaging me. Somebody up here is assaulting the webway gate, which is the only reason I'm getting to see this. Since we're connected to the webway gates, they're our special thing. We basically can see all the ones on the map. So somebody is just outside the range here, adjacent or further. Shooting away. Alright, what else we got? Anything else that's resource generative nearby? I don't see anything else. So, we are bottom edge of the map here. That is Imperial Ruins. We're kind of short on good resources. I don't want to do too much exploration right now. It's really important to keep these guys alive. And there's stuff out on the map that can just wreck me instantly if I wander into it. So I might just sit tight on the resources. Hold the 2 I've got. Keep generating and we'll just let some time pass. Whoa. Who the hell's that? What the hell was that? Wonder if that was rockets from somebody's city in range of the webway gate. And if so, why didn't they fire in the earlier turn? If that's a mobile unit and somebody's already got something with that kind of firepower, I'm scared. I don't think the neutral map inhabitants would have done it. Alright, so where are we at? So we've got a counter here showing our turns until we finish our research. So we've got 2 more turns. And the time factor is involved is based on how much it costs to buy it. divided by how much research we're generating. And there's a limitation to how much you can do per turn. I forget exactly how it works, but just know we've got 2 more rounds before our foundry is going to be done. So we claimed the tile, so now it's no longer that dashed line. It's now part of our city area. So, do we go straight for this one now? It'd be nice if I could raise my production by increasing my construction or my production stat, but we don't have anything that's going to do that yet. Generates research, generates energy, harvests ore, harvests food. The bone middens generates influence, which is important, but we don't need immediately. And then that is the Kabbalite stronghold where we generate our basic infantry unit. So acquire more tiles. If we do, we've got plus 30, plus 20 would be the next best one. Let's go ahead and get at least that, and maybe this one, and then I'll switch over. So we're done there. Oops. Keep wanting to hit escape to get out of the city menu. Let's see. Around it all. Alright, let's risk it. So, we got a Sororitas Holy Site in sight. It's unexplored so far, so we could get a bonus out of that. Multiple Imperial Ruins. The ruins give us 33% range damage reduction because we're hiding behind hard cover buildings and such, so it's a decent defensive site, especially giving us a little bit of view range. Over here, I don't know. I would like to explore the corner here. We know there's at least one unit back here that we saw earlier, but I don't want to send one of my guys against one of theirs. I'd rather tag team. This is a wall as well. Yeah, I'd really like to clear this. I'm going to have to wait. I think. Let's go 2, 3, 4. That's through the forest. That would stop my movement that direction. I was hoping to get close enough. I'd be able to retreat back into here. I guess I could go to the forest and get a look up this way. Although that looks like forest there. No, that's a step down. Screw it. So, we got a recap leaf location. Forget what that is. Alright. Imps Grove tile acquired. Okay. Oh, that's the tile we acquired there. We discovered a trader encampment. Oh, right in front of us. Holy Site and recap leaf. Alright. Try to keep things moving. It's a lot of me trying to remember how the game works. So we got a neutral party. So there's the 6 main factions on the map that are warring with each other, but there's also neutral stuff of varying strengths on the map that we have to be careful of. I'm tempted to go there and then back off back to town because I'll probably get attacked. I'd like to see what's what we get by visiting. Oh shit. Oh shit. Now we're in trouble. That's exactly what I did not need. Enslavers. We're going to lose our warriors. Did I not explore it? Interesting. Huh. I don't know anything about Sororitas holy sites, and usually when you step on new locations like this, you auto-explore, so maybe this is only for them to do. This is bad right here. These guys are going to take control of me. Enslavement. Take control of target enemy weakened unit until the slaving unit dies. So if he succeeds at that, we're basically going to lose a unit instantly, which is a huge blow. So that's exactly the kind of thing I did not want to see. And then we've got Umbra, terrifying flying monstrous creature that is vulnerable to light. That's the only thing I knew about was the Kroot Hounds, and I didn't worry about a single Kroot Hound. So, That's what I mean by if you go exploring, you're gonna get wrecked. So I'm gonna demonstrate getting wrecked. And if we shoot it, we're only gonna do 6.4. So right here, when I highlight, it shows what the effect is gonna be. So that's not nearly enough. We're only gonna do the darkened part of the bar as damage. If we could do enough, we might get them to run away instead of attacking us, but that's just gonna piss them off. That's even worse. Crap. Not good. There's not a lot I can do about it. Well, I guess we'll take the shot. Yeah. He's gonna come and slave us. Alright. Let's shuffle over here. We got a quick retreat back to our base if we need it. Another Jokero trader encampment. Let's watch us lose a unit. Oh, oh! Yep, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, wrecked me. At least he didn't enslave me. Picking on my gates again. Research completed. We now have access to the Dark Foundry. Alright, get the hell out of here, buddy. Hopefully they don't pursue. I think I'm just going to pull back towards the base. There's not much out here. I guess I could go get the recaf leaf. Yeah, we'll try to get the Uh-oh. Chaos cultists. Hey there, Chaos cultists. You guys armed with auto pistols and close combat weapons. Champions of Chaos. That's a little too close. If it's just them, I think we'll survive the fight. One of us will end up having to retreat. Gotta take the shot. Alright, so we got attacked. Got the tile, discovered them. What's up next? So we've got another one here. So it's got 3 slot indicators here, which I believe is how many of the building types I can put in a particular location or something like that. I forget exactly how it works. We need to get this done. Go ahead and drop you here. So 6 rounds. We'll get the Kabbalite stronghold up. Then we'll work on... See, the problem here is you got so many things you want to do. I mean, I need to get energy generation, research, food. I need all the 4 basic resources. Plus, I need the facilities that generate units. But I can only do one thing at a time. So it takes time. It takes time to get things rolling. You got to time it right so you don't run out of energy while you're building something that takes a long time before you'll be able to build an energy building. That also takes a long time. So I got to figure out how you increase your construction points. Can't remember how that works. So right there, attributes is production 6, but that's production 6 that goes towards building vehicles specifically. I don't remember if there's a way of increasing production time on the main city structure so that you can speed up this stuff. And there may be a tech that does it. I just don't remember. Alright, so we got that going. New research. Let's get fat drugs. Hero production. I have to reproduce... I think I have to research 2 things before I'm allowed to move to the next tier. Increase the output of a non-headquarters building. Can't do that until I have one of the other required things. Let's go with the witches. Alright, exit city end turn. Yeah, it came for me anyway. Alright, so we're at 9 out of 12. We shoot again, we still won't quite kill them. We'll get 10.7. That'll drive them off. They'll retreat the following round, and I won't be able to finish them. But at least that should be enough to drive them off. And they'll be weakened enough, they won't be able to do much to me, especially in this outpost location. So, let's go ahead and take the shot. I don't have grenades or anything I can use yet. So, we'll just fire our splinter rifles. We're going to pull all the way back to our home city and, oh, I can't quite make it there this turn. Oh, that sucks. That's going to be yet another turn. I can't make it there either. Well, go as far as you can. I might try chasing them down, see if I can finish them. We very much want the kill. Alright, we're sending them in here because they're going to get a healing bonus, plus 100% healing rate, so they'll be protected in the city while they get back up to full strength. Oh, they're at 6 out of 12. Take them a couple of turns to get back up to full, then we'll send them back out again. So we've got range 2. We've got range 2. If I just push forward to here, we can capture this and take a shot at these guys to see if we can finish them off. Oh, or I forgot that was going to attack the gate. Never mind. It seems weird. I don't know how these work. Because if I attack it, it's going to blow it up. And if it blows up, I can't use it. So I think I have to use this. Travels from one ally. Well, no, that's a travel. I don't know. I don't know how this works. I don't know how they capture these webway gates. Let's go take a look. Is there an entry for these things? Actions. Drukhari. Combat drugs, raider tactics, lots of lore. Raid from the webway. Strike swiftly from the webway before vanishing. They influence to create temporary portals and activate webway gates to move your raiding party across the map. Huh. I wonder if I can, maybe I can activate them. If I say have a unit here and I say to travel the webway, do I just pick a gate? As opposed to me, I thought I had to go capture a gate and then I could use it to teleport units, but maybe I can literally just pop out of these. I mean, it shows me the locations, so maybe that's how it works. We've got 42 influence. Once this guy heals up, I'll see if we can do it. Not a rally point. See, it says no valid targets. Won't even light up. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to figure out how the webway stuff works. Alright, well, so much for finishing him off. Sucks. Our population went up, that's good. Uh-oh. Research complete. The witches. The dancers of death. Witches are acrobatic murder artists, exhibiting their incredible arena skills to slay with precision and elan. They wield exotic weapons, hooks, barbed chains, or flensing blades that require superior ability. These are deadly in witches' hands as they dart, twist, and blur around their foes' clumsy attacks. Razor flails. Range 1. So these are melee weapons. Cannot overwatch. Armor pen 2. Accuracy really high. But it doesn't seem like a lot of damage. Traits do we got? Fleet, increased movement rate, extra infantry armor, soul hunger, gain us influence per kill. They also get the Raider Tactics bonus. Power from Pain grants combat bonuses as the unit levels up. Increased dodge and melee armor pin. Huh. Yeah, they're one of the units that can take the combat drugs. Plus 33% attacks. I don't know just how much of an effect that would be. They can use grenades. They can webway travel. It says one allied webway gate, raider fortress, or web portal. Alright. Oops. He stood there, huh? Alright. Willing. We got a kill! We got some XP for our unit! Now you leave me alone, Stingwings. How we doing over here? He's still at 6. A little ways yet. These guys might step onto here and cause us to lose this, but I don't want to send the wounded unit over. So we might end up losing a little bit of research if he steps onto that and reclaims it. Alright, new research. So we got the foundry, we got the witches. Let's get the plasma grenades next. Somebody blew up a gate. Alright, we're going to step back into the outpost. I'm going to keep attacking this. It seems weird to me that it would just explode like they're doing elsewhere, but I don't know how else to change this. Webway gate. Fortification unit that allows the Eldari to travel from one place to another. Huh. Oh. Oh, never. I still can't use this thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure me shooting it's just going to knock it down. I don't get how this part works. Activate webway gate. Activates and claims a neutral. That's the way you do it. It's right there. Alright, we got it figured. That used up some of my influence, I assume. We've got a cooldown of 1 turn. We'll see if I can do it remotely. I mean, it may be possible that I can just say, click, that's now active, and I can step a unit through. We'll test that next round. So we're accumulating ore. We're just slightly positive on food. That's going to be the thing I'm going to need to work on after we get the one more turn. We'll have our Kabbalite stronghold up, and we'll be able to generate more infantry units or witches. Holy crap. Yeah, it is going to let me pick anyone I want. Well, that's interesting. The problem is going to be it's 10 to activate one. Turn it allied to then be able to travel, but then to actually move through it also costs. Yeah, it's 20 influence. That's huge. I mean, this is used for a lot of things. Used to acquire and maintain city tiles, invoke special abilities, recruit powerful hero units, purchase their items. It's necessary for a lot of things. 20 points to move a single unit through the gate? Oh my god. How do you make that cost effective? I mean, if you could see a little further around the gate and see a target you could hit, and then do you have to spend 20 to get back out again? Because, I mean, if it's 20 to get there and then 20 to get back safe again, I don't see... I mean, maybe the use I could see for it is as you're moving your armies forward. Let's say I brought a section of armies to here, and there were enemies here. If I could pop a special unit behind the enemy to wreak havoc in his back area while I was assaulting, maybe? Now, granted, realize this is early game, so we might have cool things in the research tree that's going to unlock some fun options or lower the costs. I mean, like Found Raider Fortress, that grants the ability to found new cities on claimed webway gates. That's interesting. What else we got in here? That's the pop limit. That's the other grenade. Combat drugs. Anti-armor skirmisher jet bike unit. So first light vehicle unit. I doubt that's gonna let you carry passengers, but maybe. Increased loyalty. Cult arena loyalty. Homunculus. That's a support hero. Melee weapon bonus. I think that's our first transport unit. Versatile assault transport that can transport many units to the heart of the fighting. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You make a raider, you load it with units, then the raider pays 20 to go through the gate, and then you end up with a combat group on the other side. Ah, ha, ha. See? Now it's making more sense. Increase the damage infantry Drukhari units do when they disembark from transport. So it's all about stacking things. So we want a raider loaded with our units, the units with combat drug capability, and this raider assault bonus. They hop through the gate, they hop out, they annihilate everything in the area, and then they move away. Raider probably pays like 50. You could be true. It could be true. You might be right. We'll find out. But this is the kind of stuff that I need to learn. So when I play my multi-game with Mayhem, I want to play the Drukhari because this is the new DLC faction for Gladius. So I'd love to show it off so people can see what it looks like. But knowing these kinds of compounding bonuses is, I think, the key to a lot of the factions. You really got to lean into their strengths. So, yeah. All right. So we need to make sure we get the Reavers and the Raiders going. I don't think I'll look too much further than about 4 right now because it's just too far ahead for me to really plan. More combat drugs. So that's the next combat drug upgrade. Grizzly Trophies grants Venom, Raider, Ravager, and Tantalus an aura that reduces the morale loss of adjacent allied Drukhari units. Very mobile melee infantry unit, able to jump across the battlefield. Jump infantry equipped with ranged anti-vehicle weapons. Swollen with Sin. There we go. That's the city upgrade option. So we got to get to tier 4 research, get Swollen with Sin, and that lets us take the next row or the next circle of hexes around our starting city. We can claim. Taskmaster Estate, building that constructs new buildings as well as harvest ore generates. All right. Okay, that gives me some focus, so that makes more sense to me so far, at least on why this would be possibly fairly valuable. If you can save up your influence and send a couple of raiding vehicles, transport vehicles through a gate, drop behind the lines, and then you could pincer movement or whatever you need to do. As time goes by, more and more of these gates are going to get destroyed, so the options are going to narrow. But we'll stay close to home for now. We'll figure out how to use that stuff later and be more effective. Order units. I think I'm... Oh, I don't know. The only other thing I see that I might go get is the Jacaro Trader encampment. That'd give us 2 extra influence per turn if we can keep it. We're not seeing any activity over here other than that one unit we killed, and there was one other unit, but I'm a little worried about moving up here with just the one unit by itself. And it's a fair distance away from retreating back to our city. I don't think I want to press my luck that far. One more round. They'll be back to full strength. Let's just park these guys. Hold position. And what are we up to? One more round for our stronghold, so we'll just wait that out. No, I haven't played Rogue Trader yet. I haven't been much into the role-playing type games in quite a while now. I've done almost none of them on the channel. Used to be big into them, but lately I don't know. I haven't been as interested. Rogue Trader interests me more than most because we can, Makem and I can play it co-op. But yeah, I've followed it pretty closely. I'm aware it's very heavy on the text and reading. Makem and I have a pretty thorough history of 40K, so we understand most of the lingo and references and units and items and so on. So we wouldn't have that hurdle, at least. So, you know, maybe we'll get to that. I got a lot of stuff on my plate over the next few weeks that I want to get taken care of. So if I do play Rogue Trader, it's probably not going to be till next month or sometime like that. It won't be in the near-term future. That one's going to be a pretty big time sink, I think. So, all right, so these guys keep floating around. I would love to get rid of these guys. Maybe I'll pull this unit back out, combine with him, and we'll go chase this down. Because I want to clear my backfield. Always very important when you play on maps that have borders. So if you get the luck of being in a corner, clear your back corner so you don't have to worry about crap back behind you taking resources and stuff. So let's go ahead and I can't quite get into the outpost from there, but these guys can come over into the outpost. Whoops, or not. What the hell? Really? You moved one space? How's that work exactly? Weird. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. He's sitting in the city. He moved one clear space and then he stops moving? I don't know what that was. I mean, these guys can move all the way down here. But if we take the shot here... Let's see. There's a way of seeing... I should be able to see the damage I can do with a key press to these guys when you move to a new position. I don't remember... it work. I don't want to right click to move. Well, right click is going to actually move me, which I don't want. But I remember there's a way of checking what kind of damage you can do when you indicate you're going to move to a new position. At least I thought there was. Not the yield overlay. Maybe it's just pointing at the enemy unit while I have mine selected. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's what. So it's showing me I'm going to move there and then fire. So we would do about a third, not quite a third. If we go there, that's not going to be enough to push them off, but I think that's the only unit there. But I think I might wait till next turn. We'll go to here. I don't think this will be close enough that they'll engage. And then we'll try to hit them with both my units next round. Game is great at giving you the information you need when you know that it's possible to do so, as that example. A lot of games don't do that, where you can select a unit and then select the enemy unit, and it'll tell you what kind of damage you're going to do, so you can make a decision, and it'll show you the path that your unit's expected to take before the shot's fired. Very important to know that, without having to guess from just looking at the things. So we need to do a new thing. So we have our first structure up. So there is our Cabalite stronghold, taking one of the 3 slots available here. So now we have two different sections. I can build one thing in the Kabbalite Stronghold and one thing in the Taskmaster Estate. So do we go for the Dark Foundry, start getting vehicle production started, or gonna need food before anything else? So if we do food production, we've only got the single tile here that can do it. We'll get a plus 30% yield off of it. Cancel that. Let's do... I'm going to grab another tile. Let's grab that. And then let's get another Kabbalite warrior going. Get one more warrior, and then I'll do a witch after that. So do that. And he goes hiding in the corner again. That's alright. We're going to go chase him down. Did the Dark Eldar get any cool toys? Couldn't tell ya. So we got the plasma grenade researched, so... Unfortunately, these units apparently don't get access to the plasma grenade. Let's see. That guy's got to be hiding back here. We can get to there. That'll get me forest cover, but if he's here... That's fine. Holy crap, did that guy retreat back into the corner. Wow. Got no cover up here. I'll be out in the open. If he strikes first. And if we go to here, we should be able to reach him and hit him next round. Alright, so now we can go into tier 2. I wouldn't mind getting like the Reavers going. Anti-armor skirmisher jet bike. We shouldn't have to worry too much about armor in the near future. Let's get the faction. I should probably beeline up the tech tree to get certain things, but I don't know this faction well enough yet. Uh-oh, coming out of the woods. Overwatch fire. Not much. Fortunately, we're out of range. Let's see how we do local. So 4.6 from there. Trying to remember, does the game have flanking bonuses? I don't remember if it does. That's hilarious. He has 0.2 health left. Oh, that's hilarious. 0.2! Oh, we got our tile acquired already? Cool. Now we're down to negative food production. So, I mean, it's got 3 slots and it's got energy gen bonus. I'm not going to build food here anyway, so... See, we've already got 6 slots still available. Probably don't need more slots. Let's cancel that. Let's get food production going. Right there, please. Wow, that guy can move. I think we can still reach him, maybe. Let's go to the tomb. He overwatched me. We got a kill. Oh, damn it. That's what I forgot about. I gotta remember. Units get XP for being near an attack. So these guys are the only ones that just got XP. Had I moved them over here first and then did the attack, I believe they both would have gotten XP. Super important to keep groups together for that, for the share XP. So I did that in the wrong order. I gotta remember that for future. Alright, now I remember XP stacking. So we got no special resources back here to claim or to keep a hold of. But our backfield is now clear. So I'll have him step back on here to reclaim it. I might bring him along. I'm deathly afraid of the slavers over here. I need to get multiple units, like 3 units heading that direction to have a solid chance of killing the slavers in case he enslaved one of my units. Then you have to kill the slaver to free the unit. Well, we'll see. Summon a temporary webway portal. Return. You do that to open one anywhere? Or does it have to be within a certain range of a unit or a city or something? Alright, well you're going there. That claimed for us. You... head you back up north. So we got our Archon's inspection done next round. Soul Hunger ability increases the output of non-headquarters buildings on the target tile. Alright, so we got our new unit. Our next Cabalite warriors. Actually bring them back in to heal up. We'll send you north. That's a good tile to give us a view. I'd love to go ahead and take that if there's nothing in the area, but I'm going to wait till the second unit's ready to come forward again. And you, let's bring up to this forest, which should give us a view out here, I think. Yep. A bit. I'd at least like to get the outpost back for the 2 points of influence per turn. Even if I don't push forward past that. Alright, it's research time again. Let's go. The Succubus, melee specialist hero that empowers nearby melee combatants and excels at dealing damage. Alright, let's get the hero building. Uh-oh. Fruit hounds. They're on the outpost space. 11.7 we can do to him. I get another unit in range? I cannot. I guess when they're coming out of the city, they can only move 1 space. So that's the downside to moving him in here for the healing bonus, I guess. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and hit the crude hound. I got most of them. They should run away. Vespids, yeah, thing wings. Only have 3 units. Should have gotten another unit started. Oh, that's right. We got a witch come out. 4 turns. Do another Cabalite warrior. And so we got our food production done. Now we're up to +10. That gets us ahead of the curve. I'd like to get energy going next. Need to claim another tile. Get the energy bonus tile. Get the energy production going. Alright, attacked. Claimed that. We may or may not get bothered by the sting wings. And I'm going to go ahead and get him out of get him up north. Uh-oh. Multiple sting wings and some more chaos cultists roaming around. That was good for us. Firing down into a position where they don't have any defensive bonuses. Now we get to hit them again. That will make it so they probably won't be willing to come forward towards me unless they have multiple. But it would be great if we could get the kill. So we do have range to get a second unit on him. 6.4 and 6.4, huh? That's not enough to kill him again. That's going to leave him with like 1 point left. We'll hold our position because we want to maintain ownership of the encampment and we get the outpost bonus there. These guys forward can't get to a position where I'm in cover. Let's risk it. Hey, look at that. I guess we got a bonus for moving up adjacent, I bet. Because we were at a lower strength because we lost a unit in the squad. So we must have got more damage because I think it must have done the shot at long range for the 6.4 number. That or we got lucky. Not sure which. Alright, that we do not want to mess with. So we got the encampment back. I'm just going to hold tight right here. Don't know where the hounds ran off to. We got a good perimeter. We've got a number of minor resource sites. We've cleared this whole backfield. I just can't push forward past this guy. This guy would wreck me. 6 armor. 17 hit points. Shadow limbs. Armor pen of 6, accuracy 8, range of 1, melee trait. Oh yeah, Death Shrieker. Damages attacker on death. Flies, Hammer of Wraith, damage bonus. He's a monstrous creature, shrouded, so he's got 33% natural range damage reduction. Smash. Yeah, we don't want to mess with him. So we'll just try to hold position here. Hope he doesn't come our way. We'll do a little push exploration with the other units now that we've secured our area. It looks like we've got water out here, so the only path... Oh. That's not water. That's Fog of War. I gotta go explore that area too. Alright. I'll probably send the witches up to do some exploration up that way. Yeah, go the other way. I like that. Starscraper. The spires of Komarog start in the ancient trading districts of the Eldari Empire, but reach up across the labyrinth dimension, linked across its non-Euclidean physics by willowy bridges. Here live the Archons, Dracons, and leaders of the Cabals in relative luxury and security. Building that produces heroes, as well as generating influence and increasing loyalty. Alright. We're just going to hold tight. We're at 9 out of 12. We do heal here. Don't remember how quickly we heal per turn. And we'll find out. You guys aren't going to do much healing sitting out here, though. We did get the kill. Let's go claim the recaf leaf. You just sit tight. And also sit. Alright, so 2 more turns for our first witch. Here at 4 out of 7. 3 required to operate our buildings. Been 5 turns. Oh yeah, we were going to do power. Gotta make sure we keep this number up. Build more buildings. It requires power. I think certain units do too. Alright, so we're building. Got a good supply there. We're slowly stockpiling info. I'm really tempted to send somebody through a gate, but I better not. New research. Haven't done any of the combat drug stuff yet. Haven't got the hero building up yet either. Increases pop limit. We're close to needing that. It would be good to get that done ahead of time. Go ahead and get that going. Is this like Civ but in the Warhammer universe? Not really. It's a war game with a bit of resource management. I would definitely not call it Civ. Closer to a pure tabletop miniatures war game. Very crunchy details. With a bit of city management. Now, the different factions are very different. Some of them don't work like this faction at all. I haven't played it in so long, I can't really explain the differences, but the factions play very differently from each other. So, that's one of the nice things about it, is you can swap from faction to faction and have a very different experience, both in combat tactics and what the units do and what they're good at, as well as just how the cities work and whether they even have cities. So, let's see. 11 out of 12. You guys are now considered in an outpost, so could just leave you here. Now I'm really nervous about trying to push forward with any more units. You could walk right into a death trap, and I really don't want to lose anybody. We got a fair amount of the map and resource bonuses, so I'm pretty content to just kind of sit tight. The only thing I wish is I want to get a unit over here. That way we've got kind of a full arc covered, and I've got units close enough to each other that they can support each other if necessary. So, when are we getting our witch? Next turn? Alright, next turn for our witch. 3 turns for the energy building. Not much I can do until time passes. Let's just hold tight. That doesn't look good. What was that? It healed for 1.4. Alright, get up the hill. I see movement. Overwatch fire. Ah, somebody else scuttling around up in that area too. That'll get him down to right about half. So far, I don't think I need to support this unit. Whoops. Here's the other one we heard scuttling around. These guys are melee, so I don't have nearly the options with these. They might come after me. If I pull back to the outpost, I'd have to pull him over to support. Yeah, they are coming after me. Uh-oh. That's a third unit of that type. They retreated one and pulled another new one forward. My witches can't handle that. Even the plasma grenade. Plasma grenade is going to do pretty hefty damage. But it won't kill the unit. And we really need kills. You don't want to leave wounded units. They just back off and heal and come back again later. I'm not moving into Wireweed. I can't get him into range to support. So I think we're going to pull you back. Don't know if they're going to pursue it. Just in case they do. Let's bring you... Come forward too far, he'll come after me in the open. I think if I go here, we'll have range 2 to that position. I don't think he's allowed to go onto the gate. Yeah, let's pull back to support the other unit right here. Alright, we got our electricity up, so now we're up to +8, +12, +10. So that'll keep us going there for a while. Let's get research time. Or do we get our foundry? Get our foundry. Hey, there's $77.99. Welcome back. Ah, I didn't expect him to go that way. Huh, they're gonna blow my gate down, are they? We got the cage den researched. Let's go with... Get a hero researched. I need to get a hero building up too. So I can go into the ruins and hit that guy, and then bring him across and support with ranged fire. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. I guess we're committed now. We're not even going to do enough to force a retreat on him. This might get ugly. I don't want to lose my witch unit, but we might. Yeah, that's not good. Ouch. That is not what I wanted. Get you moving this way. Even you over here to guard our western perimeter. Hey, Marcus. Still going after my gate? Alright. I don't really care about the gate in that position, so that's fine. You got XP for blowing my gate up? Alright, unfortunately I can't get into range with this unit, so you're coming up to support in the secondary fight. You are gonna go... Plasma grenade. Or 4.4 without the grenade. So the reason why I would hesitate is this has got a 10-turn cooldown. So if I can do 4.4 without the grenade, 5.3 with, is that going to be enough to make a difference? We're going to do 2, do 6.4 theoretically if I melee and range. They've got 11. That's still not going to be enough. Damn these guys. What are they getting? 33% range damage reduction. Well, I'm tempted to bring these guys back behind these two. Let these assault this position, then hit them. Never mind. I believe that'll force a retreat of the unit at least. Then next round we'll be in pretty good shape to take that one. Hopefully finish this guy off if he doesn't manage to pull back far enough. But he should not go on the offensive. A single guy here is not going to be able to take out my witch. So I think we'll be okay. Gonna retreat them both, are you? Nope. Alright. Wow, that actually hurt a lot more than I thought it was gonna. Alright, definitely time to get you out of here. Question is, do I push forward and hope that I get in range of the unit that retreated? Puts him at risk. But I really want the kill. I wish I was able to get these guys the XP. If I push forward to here, I don't remember the range on the XP share. I'm gonna risk it. We're in range. Ooh, ambles. Nope, no XP share. Ooh, they leveled up. I forget. Where does it show? What are the effects of leveling up? Well, they have an extra hit point. Extra morale. Ah, it's this right here is their level. Every level above the first increases the unit's hit points and damage by 5%, as well as morale by 10%. So yay, we got the kill. Very important. Stay away from me, ambles. I don't want to deal with you. You guys, go ahead and take the shot. Much. And you're coming back for heals. You, depending on what happens over here this next turn, I'm either going to put him back up in the outpost or bring him over to finish helping support against these sting wings. Alright, so we're at 171 ore. Never a bad thing to have a big stockpile of that. Go for more units. The problem's going to be we got to be careful of our food. As you can see here, kind of in the middle of the description, it says upkeep 1.5. Upkeep 1.5. So we've got 5 food surplus per turn right now. So theoretically, we could bring out 3 more of these guys. But we have other units I need to make sure I get up as well. Once we get the Dark Foundry up, I need to make sure we get up the Star Scraper so we can get a hero unit up. Even one single hero unit will power shift pretty heavily with whatever group we send them up to support. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go that, and then the hero building. Oops. Hero building there. That's going to keep our main estate busy for a while. Not sure what the benefit between these two really. Go for one more warrior, a Baalite warrior. Good job. Bad job. Wow. Ouch. They rolled north and then they came back south. No, the dogs are back. Ah, crap. And the slavers have made a reappearance. There's too much going on, too many places. I'm going to lose control of this because we're not strong enough to take these guys out now. 6.3. That might be enough to force them to retreat. Might. It'll weaken them enough that a counterattack next round, I don't think will kill me. But I got nobody to bring forward to help support. Alright. So we're going to bring you back this way. Them the cover of the ruins, 33% range damage reduction. So if he follows up, I've got lots of units here ready for him. Not sure if he's going to come after me again. I think he will. Yep, damn it. Now I'm going to have to pull back. He's got the advantage. I won't be able to do enough. And he might be able to kill me, and I can't risk that. So unfortunate. We're going to have to give this up for a round or two. Hope he doesn't follow me. I think I'll go this way. So he didn't come down, so I'm going to go ahead and get back into the outpost over here. We'll go ahead and start pulling back to support our western flank. He didn't take the outpost from me for some reason. Although as a neutral kind of animal unit, I guess that's not surprising. Just go hang out here. We'll just guard this for a bit. When either of these guys are ready, we'll send them forward to re-guard that. As long as they don't move into that space, I still control it, and I'm still getting the bonus, so I'm okay with the current situation. What do we got? Ooh, our Dark Foundry's done. Produce the Venom Light Assault Transport. Ooh, it is an assault transport. I didn't think it was. It's only a single infantry unit. Light Assault Transport that can quickly transport one infantry unit across the battlefield. Well, sure. We've got to get one of those going. So we're building a Venom, a Cabalite Warrior, and producing our Star Scraper Hero generating building. Leave my gates alone. Stompy robot sounds. Alright, we completed research on the succubus. So that is a melee specialist hero. 2 armor, 6 hit points. 10 morale, 5 move, 3 sight, 6 item slots, no cargo slots. Holding an Archite Glaive. Melee. And an Agonizer. Also melee with poison. Alright. Leaders of the witch cults and master combatants of the arena, possessing both sublime and bloody artistry, they are versed in countless forms of death and give visceral displays of acrobatic lethality. With lightning-fast reactions and a variety of outlandish weapons, they savor the greatest of foes and revel in their own superiority. Sounds good. We're at 6 out of 7 pop. I got to get the increased pop building put up. So we already got the cage den done. I just got to build one. Otherwise, we're going to hit the pop cap and waste rounds where we're not growing the city, which we do not want. So next up, let's get the Reaver. Anti-armor skirmisher jet bike unit. Let's not get the Reaver. Let's get... That's also anti-vehicle. Haven't done the first combat drug. Let's get the loyalty upgrade. Actually, we could bounce into the tier 3 now, can we? Support hero that heals and protects other units. And the first real assault transport. Let's get that thing going. Alright, so you were healing, you're healing. You guys are sitting put. Oh, we have a new action up here I gotta remember to look at. We got that inspection one done. Last 10 turns. You get a pretty good bonus on output, huh? Whoa, 80. Good lord. I really need to figure out how to boost influence generation. These guys really seem to have heavy influence needs. These are kind of global abilities, these dark disciplines up here. This one, if I use it, it costs 80 influence, but for 10 rounds, I can get those production bonuses on a single space. Preferably a space that has 3 buildings on it. Don't have yet. Only got 2 buildings here, so a 3rd slot would be nice. Although they don't increase production. Just resource generation, so actually I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, so got more warriors. Alright, warriors. Get you into the forest over here. Then we'll leave these guys one more round. Four turns for my first venom. We're already down to 0.3 or +3 on food again. Damn it. 4 more turns before I get the Star Scraper building done. Then we need more time to produce a hero unit out of it. Haven't gotten a research bonus building down either. Get some thought about getting one of those founding a cities on a webway gate thing. It blew up my webway gate over there, but that would have been a terrible place for a city anyway. That's my next most likely. Problem being is there's some pretty nasty stuff out here. I think that would probably be the one I would most want next. Get me pushed out more towards the center of the map, if I can hold it. I'm going to hold off on more. Yeah. I mean, we got 112 stockpile, even if I go negative for a while. So my food is being eaten by my units and by my population. We got to keep our food growth ahead of our pop growth and our unit consumption. I need to get that going next. Fill that one. We're gonna hit in 6 turns. We're gonna hit our pop growth max. It's gonna take 4 turns to build that, and then another. Oh my God, 7 turns. That is not good. That means I'm going to lose top growth for quite a while. Damn it. I'm tempted to knock this or cancel this to get this going. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I don't want to have that many turns go by where we're not getting top growth. So, that sucks. Put that back up. It takes forever to get this stuff done. I hear combat. Okay. Push you forward over here. I'll use these 3 units to support each other as we try to push forward and get up to investigate that gate. Just going to leave him here to kind of watch this northern pass area for now. And witches are ready. They don't like leaving one single guy over here. Maybe I'll send the witches up. We'll do 2 range plus the witches. I'll have this guy pull down once he's full strength to help support here. Yeah, let's do that. We are gonna get steamrolled, I think, by the first faction we meet. Alright, so would it be better to move the melee guys in first or the ranged? Can't really get very far because it's forest. Heavy forest. Sting wings. $11 out of 12, huh? Alright, we'll bring you down. I'll pull these guys to here and we'll move him into the outpost. Alright, 2 more turns for my Raider tech. City's got 1 more turn for my Venom. 2 for a Warrior. I'll wait until the Warrior's done and we'll load him up in the Venom if we can. 4 more turns for the Cage Den to increase our city, which is good. Gonna have growth in 3 turns, so we're not gonna lose too much time there. Damn amp. Oh, look at this. 2 Ambuls and a Stingwing. That guy again. 15.6. Damn. Yeah, this is a problem. This I might have to bring this group over to deal with. I don't need this kind of strength lumbering around near me. I would love to get the XP out of them. So, let's see. Don't you sitting out in the open. Especially with flyers, I can ignore the terrain stuff. Don't think I can get them to pack me down here. We go... Can't send my melee guy into the stupid wire weed. Ends movement of a unit and deals damage each turn. Yeah. Not good. I'm gonna do it. I need to get at least one unit back over here to help support, and we'll try to do a bit of a pincher move, depending on how they move. So let's send you... What's your guys' range? Just one, so he'd have to get flying over top of the wire weed. Do that there. There. Pull you back. Like to keep an eye on him, but... What I'd rather do is have this guy come back over this way and engage these. Then I can figure out how I can take these guys out. These guys are kind of tough. 6 armor, 18 hit points. They're just really tough. Just debating whether I want to leave him here or do I pull him back a little bit. I don't think these things will coordinate with each other. If they do, we'd be in really big trouble. I'm gonna leave them. Same with you. Oh, that's right. We have our Venom. Hey there, Venom. Hey, there's somebody already in there. Light assault transport. Transport 1 infantry unit across the battlefield. Upkeep, ooh, or upkeep. That's right. I think it's food for infantry units and it's or upkeep for vehicle units. So 4 out of 5 movement. But I don't think they have to pay for... Yeah, I don't think they have to pay for terrain because they're flying unit. Negates a penalty for heavy and ordnance weapons. Increases the movement penalty in forest and imperial ruins. But yeah, we're a skimmer. Ignores the penalties of river and wireweed. Reduces the movement penalty in forest and imperial ruins. Open topped. Flicker field. Disembarking does not consume movement. So, yeah, I need to get my guy in here. Then when he disembarks, he gets his bonus applied. So do we wait? I think I wait. We've got, what, one more round? Yeah, we'll wait for the Cabalite Warrior. And we'll load him up in the... in that unit and bring him up north to try to help deal with these. So 2 units down here should be okay. A third one would make me happier. 3 can usually handle like the slaver unit that shows up. But I don't like going after a slaver with less than 3. Alright. Don't care. We're going to hold tight. You are going to shift here. Oh, there they are. This time, though, we get the first shot. If he comes in after me now, he'll get annihilated after we did that much damage to him. We can almost finish him at full strength next round. And we'll have backup. So that'll take care of them. I don't think... They might still attack. They're still over half, so they could come after me. If they do, it's a suicide run, so which would be good. Okay. Can I afford to do another Venom? 30 ore at a time. I would like to get at least one more. Now it's starting to get a little more interesting. We've got some of the early infrastructure stuff done. We're getting some more options. We're getting some more units into play that can support each other. Raider. Versatile assault transport. Can transport many units to the heart of the fighting. 5 movement, 3 sight, 24 hit points, and 6 armor. And it's packing disintegrator cannons. Range 2 disintegrator cannons. Armor pen of 6. Torment grenade launchers. Ah, we don't have the Torment grenade launcher tech. Alright, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. So anything in blue we don't have the tech for yet. Alright, that's the real transport. So we've got that going. I gotta go. I forgot to look how many units it can transport. Hopefully it's like 3. I think either going to be Raider Assault. That gets me a higher bonus when we disembark from a transport. Or we back up and start grabbing the drugs. That's right. I got to get that before I can make a city. Are we really ready to try to do that, though? Let's get the assault bonus. I need to figure out how that works. That's their main... Ooh, Castle on Robot. No! No! No, thank you. No. Extremely durable and heavily armed Canticles of the Omnissiah. Combat Walker Unit. 8 armor. Rockin' twin-linked heavy phosphor blasters and incendine combustors. Thank you, but no thank you. Feel free to stay away. So what happened over here? These guys just keep shuffling back and forth. I need to pick them apart. But he managed to go 1 step outside my range, and I really don't want to tangle with that guy. So... let's... see, I don't have the full support for this guy yet. But we're going to jet bike these guys. So how does this loading unloading work? Don't want the travel. Jink, increased damage reduction. Allows transport. Do I just right click there and do they automatically load because it sees a vehicle there? Apparently. And I see a number 1 next to the silhouette here. I can load and I can move. Nice. Cargo. Cannot disembark this turn. Alright, that's fair. Being able to move, embark, have the transport move, and then disembark would be pretty powerful. That's perfectly acceptable. But I want this to move up, have him disembark, and then go straight into combat anyway. Alright, so if I have these to support each other on this side for the moment, that means I can leave him over here. I still don't want to tangle with that thing. Let's get you over here. We'll bring you. Let's do that. We got our melee unit forward. We got our range units directly behind. If anything comes up to attack, our range unit's going to overwatch to these spaces to soften it. Then the melee unit can smash it. I don't think I'm ready to move forward over here. I'm going to wait till next turn for this unit. We got those 2 ambuls. I'd rather not fight 2 ambuls, letting them get the first attack. I might just try creeping forward until I see them and then doing an assault. We'll see what happens. The doggy moved. He did back off, so that's fine. Another turn, he'll be full strength. I'll just wait right here for now. So, you just hold tight. Got our venom being produced. If I cancel that and go for a raider instead? Don't think so. Get one more fast small venom, then we'll do a raider after that. Gotta start being careful of my ore use. We're down to +1 on food. I'd like to get one more combat unit over in this group. Let's do one more witch. So we'll have witch and 2 Cabalites over on this flank. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so no sightings at the moment. Oh, they're back again. They just like to wander. This is a terrible location for me. Man, I really don't want to... don't want to go after ambuls like this. That is not nearly enough damage. I don't know how good the bonus is going to be. So do they get to disembark and fight? I don't know how these work yet. Problem partly is that these guys are not ranged guys. They're melee. So being in the ruins isn't going to do much for me. Things are too light. They're not going to help me much against ambuls. I have no idea. We'll find out. The question was, is there a tech later that will remove the cost of exiting the vehicle? Don't know. I haven't exited a vehicle yet. I don't know if there is a cost. Let's decide over here. Do I push forward a little bit? I need to wait for that 3rd unit to show up before I do. So let's hold tight over here. Gonna be a little while. These guys, I'm scared of that Castellan robot. If I could deal with one or the other, the Stingwing or these, it'd be great. Maybe I'll bring a third unit over to help deal with these two. Leave these guys to defend here for now. Just against the Stingwing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. I mean, it's showing I can just move right out, right from the vehicle. This would be, I believe, my normal movement. Maybe I'm losing one movement point for disembarking. Because I would normally be able to move 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got my full movement. That is interesting. I think I still need to wait at least one more round. Next round, I'll be able to bring these guys up into range, and with those two, plus him coming up and disembarking and attacking, hopefully we can kill or severely injure one enough to force a pullback while we deal with the other one. Let's wait one more round for this group. These guys are just going to wait as well. Hold position, everyone. Oh, 7 out of 7. No. Growth is 99 turns. No growth. All right, one more turn. We finish that. That's why I canceled that other building, so we can make sure we get this up so we don't lose the pop growth continuous. That's a terrible thing. You always want to be careful about the timing of that. Stay there. Stay there. Ah, oh, damn it. Why do they move in pairs? Hey, where'd my Overwatch go? The hell, man? Oh, you can't see them? To hit them from there through the forest? That sucked. Need to be one further forward. Alright. I didn't plan that out properly. 5.6 and 5.5. What, 11.1 out of 12, so we won't quite kill them. If we toss a grenade in, we can kill them if we do grenade combat. Yeah, let's go ahead. I need to get rid of this. Uh-oh. Overwatch into an ambush. Alright. Killed. Oh, we did not kill the unit? Oh my god. Again? Again? Well, that's not good. Damn it. Didn't expect 2 of them. Now he's going to fly off. He'll hit this unit. Damage me enough that I'm going to have to pull back again. And the math is all screwed up for me winning the fight again. Ugh. Can't get a unit over there quick enough to support. Well, technically I could get him to support, but then I'm at the mercy of the ambles. Screw it. Murder, death, kill. See, all 3 of the units got XP that time. Oh, that's right. It counts the position of the killed unit is where it centers the XP radius, not the position of the unit that did the killing. So it's centered here, so we all got XP in this ring. What I was hoping for. Now, if he hits him, I've still got enough power in the area. I can win that ratio. But now I got these guys to worry about, the ambles. But we absolutely have to pull forward. Is going to get the attention of these guys. Yeah, this is going to get ugly. Do I hope they don't move? I could get my guy up into the outpost. I don't know how well this unit would do against the ambles. Armor 6 with 16 hit points. That would be firing from this position instead of this one. Guess I could pull him forward, then debark into the outpost with my infantry unit. Man, that'd be a tough ask to have him absorb 2 amble attacks. Don't know if they're going to go after my 2 units here. That's really what's going to decide me here. Could bring him forward. So he does skim over the wireweed, right? Ignores the penalties of rivers and wireweed. So theoretically I could bring him to here. I debark my other unit to here. Then we've got a solid line against the charge. Let's try that. We positioned there. We still have full movement after. Hey, don't be switching units. The heck? I got the portrait attached to my. Oof. Take the shot. I think I have to take the shot. Fortunately, they're out of actions. They're not going to get to Overwatch. He's going to take probably the hit from both of these guys, and it's going to hurt a lot. Let's see what happens. Alright, you guys are fully ready to go, but we're still waiting on our third, so... That's interesting. Amble took my hit and ignored me, huh? That was a pretty big hit we took right there. I'm scared to death of that robot, though. I think I might pull these guys back to defensive positions. Get you into the fortress. 5.6 if we rush him with my melee unit. I think I might hold off on that. Pull back also. Have these 3 focus fire there. We'll see if he comes at these guys. Worried about this unit if he does come straight in. We're at 6 out of 12, but with the defensive bonus for the outpost, we should survive the hit if he does it. Screw it. Oh, crap. Forgot the amble was right there. Pretty good hit. Might. Nah, he's still going to attack me. So now I have to decide. If I keep ignoring the ambles, I can bring this unit across to support. That'll probably guarantee he'll pull back. The problem gets to be that healing is tough the further away from your little your city you get. It gets harder and harder to heal effectively. So when you get a bunch of units to start taking damage, if you don't have a healer that can come up and put a bunch of heals on people, it gets rough to get them back into combat shape. So it's attrition that you got to worry about when you start moving away from your home. So these guys supposedly got a bonus. How can I tell and for how long? Because they disembarked. The Raider Tactics. Grants bonus traits when this unit disembarks from a transport. Is it only the turn that they disembark? I bet it's only the turn they disembark. So I had to have disembarked and fired. I probably had the bonus at that time. Just being able to hover over wireweed is interesting because I could re-embark. I don't know if I would take the damage because I'm embarking, or does it ignore the wireweed when I have this unit embark back on here again? I think as long as the Ambulls are leaving me alone, I'm going to leave them alone. Well, let's bring you across to support. Believe that'll force a retreat. I don't think they'll come in again with that much damage. Then, do we go with these two after the Ambull? 0.1, 4.3, but I'd actually move him up to here. I think we get even more damage. Might have enough. Give it a try. Oh, yeah. Didn't quite finish him. Got him severely wounded. Don't think I can finish him. Oh, maybe we can. Awesome. That was perfect. Alright. You guys are hanging tight. That went pretty well, so I just got to look forward. Oh crap, there's still 2 Ambulls over here. There were 3 Ambulls now? And the Stingwing and the robot? I lost track somehow. Thought I was still only dealing with 2 Ambulls. Yeah, that could get messy. Somebody's gonna get hurt. These Ambulls come after me. See what they do. Yep. Nope. Yep. Here they come. I'm gonna lose my melee unit. Damn it. Poor witches. Ugh. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Total loss of a unit. My bad. The game's really good at picking on units, just like I would pick on units, so that's the exact thing I would have done. So, eliminating a unit is the paramount concern. He knew he had the strength to do it, and I didn't see the possibility. So I screwed up in seeing just how many Ambulls I was dealing with. Cost me my witch unit. Bastard. Okay. So, we just need to wrap around and take another Ambull on, basically. I can get 2 units into play. Oh, 3 units. Alright, so, and all 3 of them will be point blanking him, so we should take out the next unit, then he'll hit one of mine, and then we'll take out the 3rd one, assuming the robot doesn't get involved. So, you're going there, and you'll come over just in case we need some extra hits on anybody. I'm a little worried he'll just ignore my units and then come down this way to hit this guy. Sure, he's got enough strength to kill him, but that does worry me. Can't quite get him into the place. Guess I could pull up and then embark him. Really scared of that robot coming down out of that northern area. 8.2. The other one will be 8.2, which is not quite enough to kill him unless I bring the ship over. Can't take the time to load up because that'll take me an extra turn to get over there and attack with the bonus. Good. Come across to here, have these two hit that to bring him up behind, and then do a two range attack to finish him off. I'm just trying to avoid putting somebody further north. Plus, this keeps me in the forest for ranged fire protection. So let's plan on that. Move now. I think he'll be too far away to share XP if these guys do manage to kill him. Yeah, let's go ahead and commit the move. Whoops! Oh, I can't shoot through the forest. Damn it! I screwed up the line of sight again. And he's not going to kill him. Ugh. I screwed it up. Screwed it up, my bad. Keep forgetting I can't fire through a forest space. Blocks line of sight to the space on the other side. So I should have gone at least to there instead of here. I think I would have had line of sight then. Yeah, I would have had line of sight. Ugh. Yeah. We should be able to chase him down. Can't kill him, unfortunately. $40 for the Raider. Alright, we'll have a new witch next turn. The plan was to have that witch join these guys, but now I lost my melee unit up north. 4 more turns before we have our hero building ready to go. Yeah, I'm not going to produce anything else this turn. Yeah, at least we got an Overwatch shot in. God, those guys are strong. He can kill that Ambull, which leaves these 3 to focus on that. I think I'll stay in position. I'll get that kill done. Everybody get XP. XP. Level up, level up. Alright, so what are we looking at? 4.3, 5.7, that's 10. 14.3, that's more than enough if we just... Oh, yeah, it's barely enough if we just attack from where we're at without moving. I'm okay with. Alright, more XP for everybody. Or level up. Cool. You embarked the unit, and we have our witches. Alright, I'm still sending my other witches over here. Not through the wireweed, though. Let's go this way. So I disembarked them. How do I see they're getting a bonus from this raider tactics? I don't know what it's actually doing. Yeah, I can't tell what it's actually doing. And or does it do nothing until you actually get the tech? Maybe I don't actually get anything until I actually research the tech. It's probably what's happening. Alright. Oh, the doggies are back. 4.7 and 9.4, huh? He's only got 14. Dead doggies. So we're down to 0 on food surplus per round. 3 more rounds for that. Get another sustenance den going there. Played the game a lot up to the Tau DLC. Didn't play Sisters or Dark Eldar. Worth? I couldn't tell you. I haven't played it in 2 years. I mean, if you played the game a lot, you probably know the game better than I do to be able to make that judgment call. Been quite a while since I played it. All right. So there. So we've still got a slaver and that big thing out here somewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not a good sign. We got another faction over here. Alright, so... oh crap, I forgot what was going on up here. We killed the Ambles. We killed, I think, the Stinger. Control those sites. I don't control that one. We got a robot stomping around somewhere. Can these things take control of locations, outposts? Quite get him into that out. I think it's time to... yeah, we'll get him planted over at this outpost. You will go ahead and embark. He is not sitting on wireweed, so I still don't know the answer to that question. Let's see. You're just hanging out, waiting to bring him back to the front line once he's healed. Ooh, boy. 2 robots and gigantic Catacan devils. Wow, we might be losing both those units. Oh, another artifact. Forget how to tell all the information. Doesn't say what it is. That's very bad. Very, very bad. I don't know if we're gonna... I suspect we're gonna die. Unless they go after that. I don't think they'll fight each other. Either of these is very bad. Having them all here. If they turn their attention to me, we're just flat dead. I don't think we'll survive. I'm gonna end up losing both units, which is really gonna suck. That's the thing I hate about pushing forward with units. Just face planting into this kind of stuff. The infernal lands have been discovered, huh? You guys are waiting, waiting. And not gonna do it here, right? Do we die? Robots left me alone, I think. Nope, robots did not leave me alone. Yeah, at least the devils left me alone. Okay, increases the damage of infantry Drukhari units when they disembark from transport. So we got that bonus, hopefully. I can't face this robot. We gotta just retreat and hope he leaves me alone. The thing is just way too tough. 8 freaking armor. 66.7% armor damage reduction. 33% feel no pain damage reduction. 17% range damage reduction. I just don't have the power to fight these things. These are extremely, extremely hard to kill. I need to be coming in with heavy weaponry or a volley of armor-piercing grenades. So, we are leaving. All right. You get in there and do your healing. You pull back to the forest. You, I'm not sure on this one. Do I leave the units and the venom? Pull them back to this outpost? Only got 2 units supporting each other up here until he's ready to come back forward. So we'll have 3 here, 3 here. This guy kind of doing I'm not sure what. I'd love to try to grab the artifact, but I just don't think I'll survive with these devils around. I don't remember enough about the artifacts. If I just have to move on it to claim it, or do I have to hold it like you do other territories, or exactly how it works. For now, let's retreat back to this corner and see if we can spot up here. Maybe I can sneak a unit over to grab that and hope to hold it for a little. Stay. All right, you. Are we moving forward? Oh, artifact. The old one artifact. Alright, yeah, we gotta try to make a push for that. Don't want to go into the wireweed, so we'll send you there. Yep. The orcs! The Watch Shock orcs! Alright, what do they got over here? They got the buggies? War buggies! Fast reconnaissance vehicle. So he could be a ways away and he just moved. I mean, he could be way over here and he just happened to have a reconnaissance vehicle he sent over. But that thing's got 32 hit points, 6 armor. I don't have anti-vehicle stuff yet. So he would be a problem for me. Twin-linked big shooters. It's not a super heavy combat unit, but it would be problematic for me to deal with. Maybe I could get him with 3 units. 5.5 from you. Yeah, tiny damage. My range units wouldn't be able to do. See if we can sneak under and grab the control of the artifact and fight him for it. Alright, one more turn. We'll have our Star Scraper up. Get another witch unit started. Alright, so we can push forward into tier 4. I don't think I should do that. If anything, I need to get working on getting another city up. Take forever to get it to a useful state, so the earlier we start the better. But probably these would be better right now. These are anti-vehicle grenades now that we're running into another faction. Let's do that first. Slavers showed up. At least we got two overwatches on the slavers before they're going to get a turn, and then we'll get a full round of 3 units attacking them. We might be able to eliminate the slavers. Do I dare? These guys are sitting out, not getting healed. Tough. What, 38 hit points on. If I move both of these forward, I think we'll get a little more damage. We might be able to finish him. Might. I'm definitely not going to be able to push forward to get the artifact this round. Wish I could get into the forest here to fight him, but zone of control is going to prevent it. So, let's just get everybody uptight. Ah, he's hanging back there. Ah, see, I screwed up. I didn't realize just how much difference it was going to make. It's a huge difference. Huge difference. Might have been able to get somebody over there. Oh well. Too late to worry about it now. Oh, we have so much influence now. I got to start using this influence. Got to start using it. Production bonus. Get a webway portal up. Wait a gate. Erg. I want it so bad, but I know I'm going to get killed if I try it. Those Katakan scorpion things are in that area still. Cybernetica Datasmith discovered. Where did I discover that? Say so. Oh, captured. Oh, that's the name of a faction. I don't think I can afford to push my luck for that thing. Not gonna try it. Starscraper's up. Archon. Versatile hero grants various offensive bonuses to its raiding party in order to neutralize priority targets. Or the Succubus. Melee combatant excels at dealing damage. Let's go with an Archon first. 7 turns. Ouch. Here come the orcs. Crap. Right before I got the artifact. Oh my goodness. We gonna lose the unit entirely? Damn orcs. That changes the entire thing. Well, that sucked. Okay, that was not good. We got caught out in the open by both orcs. Completely eliminated one of my warriors. Or got my ground unit again. My poor melee units just can't catch a break. And I'm not going to be able to hit these guys for nothing. Yeah. Nothing. 8.6 to there, huh? Ouch. Damn it. Really don't want to cede this kind of stuff to him just for having these units nearby, but I don't have a choice. I can't even get back to the damn outpost. Can't risk it. Now I do need to get you forward as quickly as possible. Healing also. Yes, we'll do that. Followed by... Not good. There's the Cybernetica Datasmith. Canticles of the Omnissiah Infantry Unit that repairs Adeptus Mechanicus units, reprograms Castellan robots, clears tiles, and founds new cities. Well, it's getting a little spicy in here. I think I'm going to pull my focus back south. It's not going to be able to do anything there. Only thing I'm risking here is this one encampment. They've got quite a ways to go through nasty terrain to get anything useful. I think it's going to be more important to focus over here and making sure this area doesn't come after me. So let's go ahead and abandon the area. Alright, you gonna press or are you gonna hold back? What are you gonna do? And did you actually get rid of the other thing that was floating around over here? You sure don't like my gates. You really don't like the gates. Alright. Left the buggy out here. That's interesting. Oh. The Raider unit's up. 3 units. 3 cargo. Awesome. What kind of a weapon you got? Range 2, attack 3, armor pen 6, integrator cannon. Yeah. That would help quite a bit against this thing. The range on that, range 2. Three turns to my witch, 6 turns to my archon. They're not going to be in play for a bit. A little bit of damage on the unit with no damage. Can't get you into play this. Enough. I'm going to leave him here for this guy. Cannot afford to pull everybody over. Let's bring this over, though, just in case he decides to come across. Give us a little more anti-vehicle firepower in the area. We'll join this group. Keep an eye on this area. Ooh, food is disappearing fast. Where? Oh, we must be using food to build units. Oh yeah, 15 per bulk. My mind thought earlier I had 100 and we were at like +1, so it was going to last me a huge amount of time, but I was forgetting I was paying out big chunks of it in order to craft or create the units. I gotta hold up. We gotta make do with what we got for a little while. Two turns, we'll get another 6 food generation. That'll help. Let's see what he does. Off he goes. But that doesn't help me. That means he could have a lot more units sitting over here, especially if it's vehicle units. I don't have a lot of anti-vehicle capability yet. That'll help. The Haywire Grenade is available. So, Obelite Warriors, Succubus, and Witches. Anti-vehicle grenades. Now he'll have to fear me. Alright, that changes the math a fair amount. We can get this unit ready. I can load all 3 of these guys up into this, and we'll have full transport capability to come over, and they'll all be able to hop out and immediately throw grenades for massive damage. against vehicles, so we should be able to slaughter the orc if we can get the fight arranged properly. So that's what we're going to try to do. Let's go. Got at least another turn or two before he's going to be healed up. I think we'll just... Yep, took the artifact. We got to take that back. This is where I load all three of these guys in, and then he comes along with 2 or 3 units and shoots it down, and I lose all of it. Alright, there we go. I wish I had a melee guy in there. I wish I had a heal. I want a hero unit in there along with 2 other guys is what I really want. But it's going to take too long for this hero to get involved. Guess I could bring him down. And he can just go join him up. And let's do that. That'll be a little... No research selected. Get working on the combat drugs. Alright, next turn we'll move forward. I'll hop this guy out to try to take that. Depending on what he sees, we can then bring this one up to hopefully deal with it. Yeah, screw it. Oh. The old one artifact. Just increases damage. The global damage increase. Well, that'll get his attention. All right, next building. Probably take some more territory. These last 2 taken. Might finally lose that. Alright, is around. No sign of that guy, huh? Got territory here, which might be just another single resource base. There's the buggies. Okay. Ah, wireweed again. Line of wireweed all the way down. That makes it a little tough to get my units where I want them this round. We do equivalent damage. Could get a unit onto the outpost. I'm going to leave them in the ship. Poisoned ranged basic infantry unit? Okay. Uh-oh. Concentrating fire again. That's not good. That's really not good. I really cannot afford to lose that ship. So we got the first of the combat drugs. Grants morale loss reduction. Don't remember just how important that is. Movement, actions, morale. Psychological state of the unit. Oops. Morale regenerates if the unit has not taken damage this turn. Below 66% morale units become shaken, decreasing accuracy and increasing damage taken by 17%. Below 33% morale units become broken. Yeah, I can see where that's bad. So, yeah, this is not good. We took half of our hit points from these two units. The meaning we'd get killed next round. If I deploy, can you use grenades against flying units? I don't remember. Hit and run jet bike. Can't deploy behind them without taking damage myself, so this is kind of a terrible arrangement for me. I'd only be able to get 2 units out unless I moved again. I need to find out if I can grenade this guy. Could go the bike to there, deploy an infantry unit and test a grenade, then go from. Oh, I can't move on to the artifacts. Never mind. I'd have to go to here. That's not what I wanted. God damn it, it auto-switched again. I wanted that guy to dump his unit out, not this guy. A wire grenade. It's only going to do 2? Ah, it's terrible. 10.9? Well, that's a whole different proposition right there. Heck yeah. And let's go ahead and get you out on this side. Finish him off. Not that. That's better. 20.0. I'm not going to be able to bring another one to bear, though. That's what we're looking forward to right there. We hop off our transport, chuck grenades, and just annihilate any vehicles. Oh, I so wish I could get one more unit over on top of him. Can I manage it? I can manage it. Hey, buddy. Screw you. Oh, yeah. Okay, and the whole army got XP and a lot of level ups. That's what we need. We need to stay together, keep reloading back into the vehicles, keep getting these massive assault bonuses out of the vehicles, but it's going to be 10 rounds before the grenades are back off a cooldown, which is going to suck. But I've got 3 more grenades available in this area. If he brings any more vehicles, and that's expensive loss for him, losing those 2 vehicles. So we can see the edge of his city right there. I am wondering if I've got enough power in the area to force an attack on his city. Problem's going to be the grenades. I would prefer to wait for all the grenades to reset, then fly in, do a mass unload, and everybody chucks grenades into the city. I don't remember a ton about sieging. But man, would it be nice to knock out one of the nearby faction opponents early. What we'll have to do is just wait here in these ruins for a round or two to get everybody repositioned and reset, and then see if he sends anything else at me. That was really good for us, though. So if I can just protect this and get it out of here now. I need this to be at an outpost, which is where it's at, getting healed. We're fairly well surrounded, so I think we'll be okay. Just stay there. Alright, you. Stay in place. Gonna move you. Worried about moving forward when I've got so much of my power over here. I think I'm going to leave him here. I don't want to push my luck. We've got a focus of our attention. Right? Leave you alone. Get you up into the tree line over here. Alright. So, what are we at? We're positive. Got that stockpile built back up so we can get more units produced. 2 units, we'll have our Archon. We'll get our hero over to that front line. Don't have a vehicle back here to pick them up. So I'll probably send this vehicle back to pick up the Archon. It'll be pretty close to back there by the time he's ready. That'll work out. We'll bring him to this front line to help out with the assault. Be nice to send at least 1 more unit up here. I'm never comfortable unless I have at least 3 or so units in an area. So with that in mind, let's get more warrior. And I think that's it. curious if he's going to send any units at me down south. Apparently not. That's very good. Alright, we're in pretty good position. I know it's mostly robots and those scorpions up here, and they'll put paid to anybody that might come from that direction. Most likely. I'm a little worried here, don't have enough strength there yet, in case I have to engage and then fall back. If we can rush a city here, that'll be huge. And I'm just really waiting to get my hero forward, and then I'd be willing to give it a try. If we can time it out in such a way that I can pick off another unit or two of his, I'll push forward a little bit just to stay out of range of his city. I'm going to assume his city guns have the same range as me. We just need to stay outside of the range of his central city point. But we'll see if we can take these other nearby outposts from him, pools. Kind of starve him out for a couple of rounds and pick off any more units he might bring back that are out exploring. By that point, maybe we'll have our grenades ready to go again. We'll have our hero in position, and we'll be able to take him out. That's my hope. We'll see if we can pull it off. For now, oh, those are a bunch of old games. Eat. Oh, those are the autosaves. Never. Single player. New. V1. Save. Alright. That's all the time I've got for the moment. I gotta go do a few things and get some food in my belly. So I will do that. I'll be back a little bit later today with some more streaming. Hopefully some Medieval Dynasty co-op with my friend Makem. And I'm not sure what else. We'll see if we can put anything else in as well, depending on how much time we put into that one. So hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe out there.